wholesaling.com, also known as theflipman.com. Today's show is simply, I guess it's somewhat of a testimonial of one of my students in Cleveland. His name is Randy, and I normally don't actually do testimonials because I feel, number one, I'm the testimonial, and I give away so much information that it's really not necessary. But Randy has an interesting story of how I guess he didn't give up on what I had to say in wholesaling and real estate investing in general. If this is your first time hearing anything about wholesaling, houses mainly, or real estate in general, just to give you a brief idea of what it is, it's a method of real estate where you understand how to take a contract and control a property with it long enough where someone will actually pay you for your position in that deal via normally an assignment fee. So basically you place a house under contract. We'll just use an example, a house that may be worth $100,000, but you can get it for, we'll say, $30,000 for whatever reason. All right. You enter a contract, a purchase and sales agreement with the seller for $30,000. You would then market the property at $45,000, and you use several ways to market the property. But your phone will start ringing with individuals that want to buy your property, namely investors who are looking to either buy the property to fix and resell, or buy the property, fix and rent back out to add to their rental portfolio. But at any rate, just as in this example, you market it at $45,000, but you and the buyer, which is the investor, agree on $38,000. So whenever you place a contract on with him for the $38,000, so whenever you close on it, basically you'll get the difference from the seller, the $30,000, and with your buyer, the $38,000, which will make actually $8,000 on that deal. You won't have anything invested in that deal no more than your time and whatever your marketing costs would be, and maybe a small earnest money deposit of maybe $10, $15, $20, who knows. But it doesn't have to be a large amount at all. But that's basically how wholesaling works. That's what I do for a living. I have been doing so since January of 2003. If you're listening to this particular audio, you're probably all aware of who I am. And but if you haven't, definitely visit my website, junkers101.com, also known as theflipman.com. You can always call me. My number should be here on this page if you're on Blog Talk Radio, but it's 205-492-3425. What I not only offer is a course, which is in several formats, but the true bonus or benefit is me actually walking you through deals. So that's where I'm going to let Randy take this over and bring him on so he can explain how my course and I guess my coaching and mentoring allowed him to make $12,000 on his first deal. Randy, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
How's it going?
Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Spent that money yet?
Not yet, but I sure will.
Well, I'm not going to keep blabbering on, man. I just basically want you just to tell the folks out there, you know, your story on how, number one, you got started in real estate and how you met me and go on. And I may interject or ask a couple of questions as you proceed.
Okay. I first met Tyrone a few months ago. I was on some website. I looked up wholesale, and I believe flipping properties or something like that, flippinghomes.com or something, and he had some posts on there. So I looked him up, and I saw his course, and it said he did mentoring. So I was like, okay, I know I've been trying to get in real estate for a while now, and really never got anything off the ground. So so I saw his course, so I pretty much was like, okay, he got his mentoring where he said he'll walk you through your first 3 deals. So I signed up for his course. Next thing you know, I went through the course, and when I called him, every time I called, he answered his phone right then and there. So I was like, okay, this guy legit. So I'm going to do exactly what he tell me. And what he pretty much was saying was, get your bandit signs out, and get your phone ringing. So I put my bandit signs out, and I would always get leads where it was like people just didn't qualify, or their property was upside down pretty much. And then one particular time I get a call, and it's somebody who got a property for sale for they bought the property for their daughter, and the daughter didn't want to move in the property. She didn't want to move back to Cleveland. She stayed in Baltimore or somewhere, a different state. So she didn't want to move back. So he said he hadn't bought the house, and he had to rehab the house for her to move into it, and she didn't want to move back. So he said, so I looked the property up and everything, and I saw that the after repair value on the property was somewhere in the range of $85,000-$90,000, and he hadn't bought the property and got a real good deal on it from the sheriff's sale, and he was trying to pretty much sell it for he wanted about $40,000 for it, but I got him down to $38,000. So we agreed on $38,000. Went, got a contract with him for $38,000.
How much earnest money did you put on it?
I didn't put anything up with him. I put on there. I put $10. Then I put like promissory note or something like that. I didn't put nothing up. And next thing you know, I ran an ad on Craigslist with the property for sale for $59,000. And I got a call the very next day on it. And we met at the property, and they pretty much fell in love with it as soon as they seen it. And it pretty much was over from there. They was like, well, what if we pay cash? There was owner occupants too. They wanted to move in it and everything. So they was like, well, what if we pay cash and close quick? That's pretty much what they said, the line that we supposed to say. But when they said they'd pay cash and close quick, and they showed me proof of funds, then I got a $500